Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me and welcome to your horoscope spread. I hope that you guys are doing well and I hope you have a wonderful 2019. This is your overview reading for the horoscope spread. So basically what I will do is pull the cards that will be for you this year. We have our first one, and then I will show you an example of what you will find on Vimeo. Every year I do this spread, and basically what I do is I pick the cards here for you guys, and then we'll move over to Vimeo where you guys can rent a specific reading for each of these positions. Each position covers an area of your life as well as a month of the year, so it's kind of a good way to kind of figure out exactly what is going on for you every month and so forth, as well as every area of your life. So this first card, this first position, represents January and the self. So that's how that works. Anyway, okay, so I have all your cards. Are you guys ready? If you can kindly leave comments and like on the video, that will greatly help it grow, especially if you're watching next year sometime in June or January. That will be very helpful for the video. So just make sure to like and comment, and we'll get on from there. So here is your core energy for 2019. Your core energy is that of Libra, or adjustment. Now, in terms of Libra transits, there's not many in 2019. However, Libra rules your 10th house, so this area, which coincides with career and public matters. So we'll break this down for you in just a minute, but let me go through each of the houses and then we will kind of talk about what each represents. So the first house has to do with career. It's also to do with your month of January. So you have first the art, or the temperance card, taking it slowly and steady. In this area of your life, there will be a lot of transits, not only this year but also next year. This is the first house of Capricorn, so sun, moon, and rising. This applies to you, but the first house is Capricorn, which means that whatever energy that you are taking on, you're really taking your time with it, and that's a good thing. So this is also for January, so you'll get the January video on Vimeo if you want more clarity on that. The second house has to do with finances. There's not too many massive transits. By the way, I will do a dedicated astrological video for that. Ooh, good. Okay, so this is the universe / the world card. What this actually represents is that abundance will be coming into your life in large amounts in 2019. Maybe some kind of trip in order to see success in your life, or maybe an opportunity that will bring in financial gain. The third house is communication. It's also the month of March, of course. Here we have Neptune in your chart. Also Lilith will be here. And so we have the Jupiter card, the Wheel of Fortune. This means that who you are in the world will fundamentally change for the better in 2019. Again, this will be explained on Vimeo. Here is the fourth house. We're April. We have the Moon card, and so what this represents is your home and family matters. This can actually mean that there are secrets that are going to be dealt with in the home and family circumstances. This can kind of make sense because in your astrology, Chiron is in Aries now, and so family secrets come through, other important information. There's lots of things that are being in some way discussed or flushed out in your life, okay? The fifth house is May, and also romance and children. Uranus is here for the majority of the year. And so we have the Lust card. Ooh, a passionate year for you. Okay. So a lot of new tastes, new interests are going to come up for you, such as new relationships and new passions. Okay. And so in the sixth house, the house of health and fitness and chores and duty This is the month of June. So we have the Fool, a new beginning in a new direction, and maybe embarking on something slightly different than what you have before. The 7th house is partnership. A lot of people really want to know about this area of your chart. So we have the Star. Wow, okay, cool. So this is also July 2019. So this is the card of soulmates. If you're wondering about relationships, it looks like you are off to some kind of powerful connection in 2019, possibly some soulmate. This is also the house of business partners. The Star card is ruled by Aquarius, so you will definitely have the opportunity to connect with Aquarians and build really solid connections with them. Okay, next, the 8th house, the house of endings, change. Not many transits here. Also, the 9th month is September. We have the Hanged Man. Yeah, not too much in the way of completely ending things, which is a little bit of a surprise because we do have a lot of eclipses in 2019, specifically here and here in your 1st house of identity and in your 7th house of partnership. I'll explain that more in your videos, okay? And then in the 10th house, we see the Emperor. Oh, okay, so this is your career, your public life. Juno is here in 2019. Okay, so this will mean that there could be a partnership that's evolving for you in the world, or maybe a big career or business decision that will have to do with the world at large, not just maybe your community. Maybe you're looking further ahead. Okay, so the 10th house, your career, this is the ruled by Libra in your chart. So this is the same sign that rules this card. Let's see. We have a new beginning. Oh, okay. So what I see for you already is a pattern. I feel as though there's a possibility of a relationship, a significant relationship coming through for you in 2019. But the thing that's really standing out for me, for you, is the fact that there could be a requirement for you to change where you live because of business opportunities. Like you're starting a really big business, you're really going in a new direction, a lot of energy behind that, okay? So 11th house of friendship. This is in your chart ruled by Scorpio. And so we have the Hermit. So hey, Virgos, you know, the Hermit is ruled by Virgo. Maybe a little bit of a solitary road. If you go over to your tarot reading for 2019, I'll link it down below, and it's in the comments, in the playlist and in the description. You will see that 2019 is really about going your own way. There's possibility of a partnership, but really it's about you getting yourself in the right direction and going the right route. And in the 12th house, we have the Empress, and this is where Jupiter will be for the majority of your year. This 12th house governs spirituality. It governs also your month of December. So I feel like maybe there is maybe some kind of catharsis with regard to circumstances with your mother, or issues with your mother, or possibly you are really connecting with the divine feminine this year and coming into closure, or just like a high point with regard to your femininity, your feminine aspects. I feel as though there's a lot of positive connections here. There's a lot of positivity and opportunity to change, and I think that you're going your own way in good new directions. So let me show you what you're going to see if you get a Vimeo reading by doing a little reading for this adjustment card. So essentially for the whole year, adjustment represents the tempo of the year. So let's talk about it a little bit here. So your core card for the whole year is adjustment. This is also the card of balance, the card of justice, bringing things into focus and making things really fair for yourself. And I think that a part of that will really have to do with making things fair by doing things for yourself, right? Not necessarily reaching out to others, no longer trying to in some way find common ground with others, just doing you in order to achieve what you need to, and finding people who complement that. So it's a big stride forward. The deck I'm reading for in Vimeo, and here is the Tarot de Baleine. It's one of my favorite decks, and I only bring it out for special occasions. It's a out of print deck, but very, very beautiful. So let's see your cards. So we have the Six of Rods, which is success in your goals, success in the things that you're trying to achieve. The Eight of Cups, which is representative of here, Haru's union, which is like a happy union. And I feel like maybe letting the small things slide in order to see the bigger picture is another theme. And then we have the Devil. Okay. So I feel as though this is like a commitment. This is your card, Capricorn. You rule the Devil card. So I feel like this is just reinforcing the idea that this year you are singling out the things that are important and letting go of everything else. And I feel like that's a part of your success this year, and a part of the goal making that will lead you to success by the end of the year. We have the Queen of Swords, a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, the Two of Rods. Remember, in your tarot reading, if you go back to it here on YouTube, there is a crone figure, like an older woman, a wise woman who is in some way helping you to gain perspective and go a certain direction. I feel like this is this person coming through again. And then we have the Five of Swords. There will be problems that you will have to face. I feel as though as you define yourself in these new directions, new problems arise. These are new problems, not from the past. And so make sure that you stay on top of your responsibilities, stay on top of the things that you are trying to achieve, and you will not have problems, okay? Here are 4 cards from the Lenormand, and we have the Fish, we have the Sun, and we have the Scythe, and we have the Tower. Okay, so I feel as though this is business. Success in business is assured. There may be a change in business. I think that you're actually expanding in business rather than you kind of retracting or kind of limiting yourself in business. So I think that you may be kind of expanding your business to a larger audience, a larger connection with other people, maybe beyond your community. Maybe if you have one business, then you're buying another, maybe you're making a chain. And I feel like there is a lot of success in the moves that you are making. So even though relationships are still there, and I feel as though your relationships are primarily centered on mentorship, so wise people who are guiding you. But also, if you have an established relationship, changes of perspective will really seep in and will help you to let go of the little problems and really enjoy your relationships again, okay? So this is a very calming energy, rebalancing and reconnecting to kind of an even footing so that you can move forward with your goals. I feel like after this year is over, you will see significant growth within your partnership, within your romantic life. But I feel like this year is mostly focused on achievement, success, getting yourself where you want to be in life. And here we go. We have accept the gifts of the universe. Now I know you probably are in somewhere like, but I want romance, I want love, I've been waiting so long. Well, I feel like you can get that too, but I think the primary goal here is for you to get yourself to where you want to be, so that when it comes for you, you are ready for it, okay? So every single time I do one of these house clarifiers, we'll do a positive affirmation. So the one for your whole year is, I am worth loving. And a powerful affirmation is to stand with arms wide open and say, I am willing to let the love in. It is safe to let the love in. So I feel like you are getting ready to have a very big year. I hope that you're just as excited as I am for you now. If you are interested in finding out more about each of the houses of the horoscope, then please go down into the Vimeo pages And otherwise, there'll be a lot of New Year's readings here on YouTube for you. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful year, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.